Rod Sims announced that the ACCC was going to continue focusing on the energy market, in particular in relation to protection of consumers. Did we see that sort of activity last year? Were there any notable cases?
Well, there were. The ACCC had some notable successes, both in terms of issuing infringement notices against energy retailers, but also significant federal court victories in relation to misleading or deceptive conduct, particularly around complex pricing structures. That is something the ACCC has had a focus on for a long time and is signalling very clearly that pricing structures in consumer markets, but particularly in energy, is something that it has particular concerns about. So we know that there are current proceedings on foot involving iSelect, and that's likely to go to mediation later this year. It will be interesting to see whether that case proceeds and if so the outcomes of it. But I think the key message coming out of this is the ACCC is maintaining a very strong focus on minimising the complexity of pricing offers and maximising the clarity in which those pricing offers are being communicated to the market.
Yeah, we saw Click Energy had a penalty of $900,000, which is significant, particularly for a company of that size. And the ACCC are clearly interested in driving transparency to improve consumer choice in that space. So it'll definitely be interesting to see how that plays out this year.
That's right. The industry is also directly responding to this, but also other regulatory pressures and political pressures on it. The industry, together with a consumer body, Energy Consumers Australia, has created in 2018 and implemented in 2019 an Energy Consumer Charter, which among other things is really intended to put consumers at the centre of the businesses when they are thinking about how they deliver their services, structure pricing, those sorts of things, but also has an independent accountability panel that is reviewing reports that they're producing. And the IAP in its report late in 2019 really laid down some challenges to the energy companies in how they go beyond their compliance with regulatory operations and regulatory obligations into really seeking to make things better for consumers.
Yeah, well, we've heard a lot on the political front about pricing, and that's driven a lot of these inquiries. And has it had any impact as well in relation to market structure? Have there been any changes there?
Well, the ACCC is continuing its long-running inquiries both into the structure and competitive behaviour within the national electricity market, but also its long-running East Coast gas markets inquiries and interest. So directly and indirectly, they both had some pressure downwards on prices, which is to the benefit of consumers, both industrial and commercial, but also residential and small business. So you would expect to see the ACCC continue to be active in that sort of market structure and competitive structure of the economy aspects, as well as the consumer protection roles we discussed earlier.
Yeah.